Disc Room is coming out for the PC and the Switch, and it's a slick twist on the old dodge 'em up formula that somehow never gets old. It has real flash game energy, and is for those of you who thought the later levels of Cloudberry Kingdom were just too damn easy. In 2089, a giant disk is discovered in the orbit of Jupiter. A crew of international scientists is sent to investigate. Yes, there's a plot to this brainless murder game. Now, I say brainless, but there's a lot of thought gone into this, and no two rooms offer the same challenge. You slowly unlock abilities to ease the pain, and part of the challenge is seeking out new types of disc, and then dying on them. Oh yeah, this is also by the same devs who made Heavy Bullets back in 2014, an inventive roguelite FPS. I should say thanks for giving me a preview key to this, which comes out on the 23rd of October on PC and Switch. There's a free demo on the Steam page too, that you can get it also on Epic and GOG. I've already played through the first 2 zones in this, but this is a new save, where I can still see my best times in the top right from the old save, along with the devs if I really want to aim at an impossible time. Ouch. So I survived 17 seconds there. Now if you look at the bottom left, there's the targets to unlock different rooms. To the left, the unlock is survive 5 seconds, which you've done very easily. And above, to unlock that door, we need to die from 4 different disc types. Now in this room, there's only 2 types, so it means that we do have to explore and find some more different disc types to die on. Then we'll be able to unlock that door. See how it works? Very straightforward, really. Right, so we haven't unlocked any abilities yet, though. We want to unlock, in this zone, the dash ability, which will allow us to dash through discs. And then earlier rooms will prove to be a bit easier. Also future rooms as well. And in the second zone, there's another ability to unlock, and so on. There are also bosses, which you have to defeat to get onto a new zone. And that should really be all you need to know. Oh god, this is getting a bit... Ah! Oh, I got trapped by the big Berthas. By the big boy bandos. That survived 10 seconds, so that technically allows us to continue. However, let's try and just die on the big lad. Because of so far in this room, I think I've only died to 2 different types of disc out of 3. Now I've died to all 3. That's good. That's all adding up to unlocks later on, I think. Actually, I don't really need to stay here anymore, do I? Go on. Let's go to the next level. There we go. Oh god, new type of disc. Let's die to it. Boop. Bingo! We've unlocked a new ability as a result. Right, so those are the different abilities to unlock. At the moment, only 1 we can use, but it does mean now we can go ha! That wasn't a very good example. Ha! So yeah, these are ones that will periodically home in on you. So they're a bit saucy. You've got to be very careful. I managed 29 seconds on this previously. The dev teams have lasted over a minute. But now we've got the dash ability, this might go a little better. It's just that once you get a lot of these in, they're continuously dashing at you, and it's really hard to concentrate on where things are going! 20 seconds. Still haven't beaten myself. Now we haven't... Ooh, let's see, we've survived 5 seconds here and survived 90 seconds total in this zone. We've only done 62 so far. I think that's because we've gone around the other way, we've actually unlocked this... Oh no, we've died from 4 different disc types. That's all... Okay, that's fine. Okay. Right, let's jump into this one. So we've got a big boy bando, and we've got... Oh, and we've also got a Homer. Ooh. Okay. So they are going to introduce them in sequence all over again. Until eventually madness ensues. Oh my god, I wasn't concentrating at all then. But that's 5 seconds. Let's try for better on this. Let's see if we can survive for a bit close. Oh fuck. Didn't even manage 5 seconds that time. Let's see what's here. Oh, we've got Curly One. Snake Lad. The Snake Disc. I think these all have proper names. If you look at the unlocks here, you can actually read... Oh yeah, it actually does have a name. Disc, Wall Disc, Huge Disc, Dasher, Mystery. I haven't actually died to this one yet. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. There. Now let's see if it's unlocked there we go, the Trailblazer. I'm starting to feel more like a test subject than an intruder. Why do these rooms keep bringing me back to life? So there's sort of lore in all this, amazingly. Right, okay, so let's be a bit cautious. Now we've got the dash, getting over this snake will be a lot easier. But as soon as we introduce more than one snake, we are a bit stuck. Let's try and beat our 20 seconds. We've done less than 20 seconds, so let's aim for 20 seconds this time round. Which shouldn't be too difficult, because that's like literally 2 seconds away. Oh my god, everything's... Oh! Okay, so it's not that easy. The snake almost trapped me. Oh, I wasn't... I looked slightly to the left just for a second and then got tonked. On the upside, I've succeeded. On the downside, if I want to unlock the door to the bottom, you have to survive for 0 seconds or less. Somehow. Let's have a look at the map. Somehow. Oh, yes, it's there. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit like a secret room, that, I guess, because survive 0 seconds or less does seem a bit saucy. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. But let's move on to this room. Another disc type. Let's die. In fact, these are actually 2 different disc types. We can, once they actually blow up, they will become a second type. So let's do that. So that means I've now unlocked... Look, we've actually got a challenge for it to go right and die from 15 different disc types. So we'll have to do a bit more exploring before we can do that. Let's see, my previous time was only 11 seconds here. The devs team only managed less than half a minute. I can see why, because this is insane. Let's try and do something about that. Let's hide in the corner. In this zone there's always these outside wall lads. But in the next zone, that changes up. But that has its own peculiarities in the jungle zone of doom. Ooh! Now this isn't going so bad, I said, cursing myself completely. That was 17 seconds, that was good. Beat my previous time very well there. Now, here's a boss. We've got all the way to a boss. This is not like at the very end of the zone. This is kind of like in the middle, sort of. So you can get to this earlier than you might expect. So all I'm doing now is collecting the dots. And now this, every time I collect a dot, the time on the left is actually counting down to 0, which is when you actually kill it for the first time. And as a result, we have ourselves a little comic. I won't read this out because there's no bloody words. But look at the golden ball. Look at Jasper Carrot there. Ooh, Scottish bag. And I've pocketed that. I could theoretically go on to the next zone now. In fact, I'm going to have to because it's... yeah. But if you go back, the end, that boss is... You can defeat the boss again, but it's a bit different and allows for more kind of like beat your own time sort of situations, which we'll do in a second. But first of all, let's have a bit of a run around of here. Now the jungle zone is different because you have to stand in the middle circle for time to actually count up. Look, I've got stuck on 18 seconds now because I'm outside. It also introduces a new kind of disc, which is the one that slows time. If you get caught in its green umber. Ooh. Slightly less deadly than the Risk of Rain 2 lads from later on. But let's not talk about them. The Malachite lads, is it? Anyway, 25 seconds. Oh dear, I got slowed. Speaking of slow, I've got a new ability because I've died to enough discs now. So now I can either dash or slow. 25 seconds. That actually might make this interesting. So this time we have a slightly different spin on things because now every time you collect a dot the timing goes up. So we can try and defeat the dev team's time of 22 seconds, which in fact means 22 pills rather than seconds. The slow is actually quite generous. Gives you quite a long time. Now the thing here is it seems quite easy, but this is a... Fuck. Why did I have to say the word easy at that point? This seems quite easy, but when you get to 10 pills, the boss changes up to his second stage, and things become a lot tougher. So in fact this particular thing becomes quite a cakewalk. You know, I haven't actually tried playing this with the slow ability before. I've always used the dash. Anyway, the slow ability might actually be easier to deal with this because it does become... I say bullet hell, but... Did my ability stop working then? Oh no. You might not be able to use your... that can't be right. Maybe I just use... maybe there's a bit of a cooldown. We'll see. I was wondering if it deliberately takes your ability away from you, but that might have just been me being rubbish. Or fat-fingered or whatever. Right, okay. This is straightforward at first. Now. No, the ability's still there. I think it just has a bit of a cooldown. Okay. There we go. Slide through there. Ooh! Oh, look, yeah, it's... I've run out of the ability. You just run out after... Okay, you only have a certain amount. Okay, so to hell with cooldowns. Ooh. Let's actually try it with dash instead then. This is what I've been doing previously. My best time here was 16 pills. And that was murderous. That took a long time just to slowly crawl my way up the rankings there. But... Oh, piss. I died literally as I pressed the button to dash. It's quite reasonably generous dash. All the abilities are quite reasonably generous, I think. Right, 8, 9. I'll try and only activate him for the second stage when he's in a corner. Oh, what? 13, 14. Oh, no. 15. Ah, 16. I've equalled my time. Sadly, I did not beat it. So back in the jungle zone. This time the room doesn't start until you actually go into this circle in the middle, which is what it is, I guess. Right, this is. We've already unlocked this, so really you could actually blast through this game very quickly. And indeed, there's optional challenges there's one which is like if you complete the game within 15 minutes, you beat the challenge. Ouch! But it's a game where you don't really want to do that particularly to start with. You just want to take your time and just like try to beat your own times over and over. Let's see, it's 19 seconds. The dev team only manages for 30 seconds. That's the sort of thing that makes you think, ooh, I might be able to do that. What's my ability? Dash at the moment. I wonder whether this might be a slow room. And because the game does sort of like nudge you, or what I've read suggests that some rooms do actually become a lot easier. So, like a lot easier if you use certain abilities. But we'll see. I'll have one more go at this because I want to see more rooms. I'm sure you do too. Alright. Careful. These do stick around, don't they? These don't disappear. God, this small little... Okay. So in this one, sometimes you just have to avoid not be in the middle. You've got to remember, like you don't have to stay in the middle, but obviously you won't get any new times then if you do. I think I just got a new best there. So sometimes it is wise to actually get out of the middle. Otherwise, bad scenes. Anyway, let's go. New type of disc. Gonna die on that. So this room, defeat 2 gatekeepers to go right. So that'll be another boss. And survive 5 seconds in unlocked rooms. Well, we've got to do that in 12. That's fine, that'll take care of itself. Survive 60 seconds in total in this zone. Well, we haven't really been in the jungle zone very much, so hopefully that'll sort itself out shortly. Oh god, these... Oh yeah, these are the ones that go fast and slow. Ooh. I don't like these. These are unpredictable. These are ones that... I think this room might be a slow room, one way you can use your slow ability. Although, having said that, just there's so many of the buggers. I'm not getting you time if I stay at the outside, but as I say, sometimes it just feels necessary. But I'm doing okay. Stay here for a bit, because the middle's getting untenable. And here we go. Now stay... Oh! 20... Oh, the devs did... Oh, 45 seconds on that one. 22 seconds! That ain't bad at all. Now survive 60 seconds so I can go into here. That's the boss, which we won't do just yet. Let's try this room over here. Ooh! A mixture of spill! Ooh, it's a toughie. Okay. Let's make sure that we do survive 5 seconds or more at least. Yeah, these are also arsehole discs because these are a bit more unpredictable. They will just suddenly come at you from the side when you least expect it. You can put... Ooh! Ooh, stay out there for a sec. And you've also got the slow lads, which are not ideal. He's coming for me. I'm going to stay out the middle. Oh! Ran straight into it. But new best time. Excellent stuff. Carousel. Let's see where we are in the old mappy poos. So all these white ones are the ones we've completed. The yellow ones... Was it white? The yellow ones, I think, still have some things that we have to do. Although I haven't quite actually worked out. Oh, hang on. Bottom left. Oh! There's the key. The orange ones are the ones we've survived 20 seconds or more. Oh, interesting. Okay. Undiscovered disc. Oh, that one. Is that the... What's this one? We haven't actually done this one yet. Oh, it's oh! Right, I spent quite a long time on this one. 35 seconds. Because it's actually surprisingly mellow, this one. It's not quite as frantic, it's more about positional play and seeing where spaces are going to open up. And because there's some randomness in this, in like appearances and stuff like that. Oh, I haven't died to the gold disc yet. There is some randomness in this, so it's not just like a muscle memory game. Oh, actually did die to the gold disc. 28 seconds. Frankly, that'll do. This might be a good one for slow again. I'm staying on the dash for a bit. Yeah. So where else haven't we been? An undiscovered disc here, so... Oh, that's right, this is... I still haven't... I did this on my previous... I say there's an undiscovered disc on here. I reckon it's if you get to 20 pills. Which I don't think I'm going to do anytime soon, so... let's just skip on. Let's try for the... This is where we'll finish the video. We'll try against this boss here, which is... Oh. In the first iteration, you have to survive 20 seconds in the middle circle. And that's it. And then you'll defeat him. Ugh. So this is one where I think you probably should try and do it as quickly as possible to make sure there's as few enemies as possible. So let's stay here. Round and round and round we... Ugh. And back on it we go. Yeah, this one's actually quite straightforward, I think. Ooh. Although it does like to hug the centre sometimes. That's when things start to get tougher because a new disc is unleashed permanently. Oh, I don't believe it. I did it with one... I had one more second to go. Oh, bugger. I'll tell you what, this level, when I defeated this first time round in my last save, and this was one where I came to the conclusion that these are the longest 20 seconds you'll ever spend in anything ever. Especially the last few seconds. Watching it count down thinking, I can last 3 seconds. And 3 seconds suddenly last longer than, probably like the COVID-19 epidemic at this rate. Right, go round. Come on, 5 seconds. See how slow this is. 5 seconds, 4... We have to pause. Literally only 3 more seconds to survive. It's just... These are not seconds! These are years! Ugh. I said this was quite easy, didn't I? Oh, the hubris. Let's just stay right in the middle. Taunting the enemy. Right. You can actually get quite... It's actually quite generous in terms of... You can stay on the very outside of the ring and it'll still actually count. I really want to get this done before too many more of those green whirly things emerge. We've got 3 of them at the moment. Oh no, I've got 3 permanent discs anyway. One of them is actually a slowie. Now I've got 2.5 seconds left. We should be able to do this. Come on. Still only got... How did that only... Oh, that was only 1 second I took shaved off there. Okay, now we've done it. Right. Boom. But where do we go next? Uh-oh. Who was this purple lad? It seemed to be imported from among us. And he's off! Arrgh! Oh, okay, so we'll stop here. So this is Disc Room. It's coming out on the 23rd. How can I do this whilst actually playing? I can't. Comes out on the 23rd of October on PC and Switch.